Hi everyone, this is Adrian Vrana speaking from Nonce, not only NFT stuff, and today I want to talk about the Ethereum name service, Unstoppable domains, and how Web 3.0 websites work. I know it's nothing new and I know it's been there for a while. However, recently there's been a situation that dragged the attention back to decentralized domain names. First of all, Elon Musk bought Twitter, then there was this joke made by Stani Kuleshov that he's taking the role of interim CEO of Twitter, and then he posted the roadmap where he mentioned that Twitter will support Ethereum and ENS, and here. And let me show you what I think is a result of that joke. When you go to ENS registered names, you will see in the month he tweeted that there was a huge spike of the monthly registration of the ENS domains. I can't check that for Unstoppable domains, but I can see that for over the past month it's been 50k new domains as well. So it seems like it's very dynamic there. Given that we have such a growth in minting the domain names, I thought it might be worth to refresh what are the decentralized domains. So some time ago, I bought myself one domain name on Unstoppable domains and one on ENS. And actually I created, just for fun, my decentralized website. Maybe I'm going to show you at the end of this video. But first, before we dive into the comparison maybe of the Ethereum naming service and Unstoppable domains, what makes a website decentralized and what does it mean? So it means that it has to be hosted on the centralized server, like IPFS, for example, interplanetary file system, and that its name is on blockchain. This way, you are the only person who can access your domain and make any changes to it. Of course, assuming that you are the only one who can access your wallet's private key. And the second thing is that your website is hosted on the centralized server like IPFS, with multiple copies around the world pinned by IPFS node, which means that no one can shut the server off either. The combination of these two will basically make your website unstoppable, let's say. Now, diving into a very short comparison, let's look at the ENS first. The first thing is that, let me just show you. The first thing is that you can only buy the Ethereum name service domain for a certain period. So you'll see here that you can choose the number of years, but basically you will pay for a certain period and then you will have to renew the subscription. It might be cheap because 5+ digits, so let's say 5+ digit websites are gonna cost you only $5 per year plus the gas fee. 4 digits, $160, 3 digits, $640 per each year. So it might be actually tempting to buy a domain like this, although I'm gonna tell you about the consequences of the decentralized websites and how does it work in real life, because it kind of gets slow and there are some problems still. But let me tell you about another kind of demerit of Ethereum naming system. You can only pay with Ether here. So you can see the equivalent in dollars, but you will only be able to pay with Ethereum, which means you have to connect your wallet and you have to have some ETH on the wallet first. So you have to transfer it from somewhere. And the gas fees are probably gonna be, more than you're gonna pay for the domain. Last but not least, there is only this .eth extension here, and compared to Unstoppable domain, it's just one. But I'm gonna show you all the possibilities of Unstoppable domains in a second. The last thing, which is actually kind of cool in the ENS, is that if you already own a domain like .com, .org, .io, and all you can see here, you can just claim your domain. I'm not going to be talking about all the features like one name for all the addresses and stuff like that, because this should already be obvious for someone who is interested in that. and you will also be able to read about this on the website. Now, going to Unstoppable Domains, the first thing you will notice is that you have .crypto, .nft, and all the extensions you can see here, which makes it kind of more attractive because you have a little bit of a variation here. Another thing you will see, let me just do nonce as well. It's kind of expensive, although you will only pay once, meaning that once you pay for the, let's say, nonce.crypto, you have it for life. And that's, I think, better than having to renew the website every now and then. And the next thing is that when you go to checkout, you will immediately notice that you have a credit card option, PayPal option, and crypto option. So it's actually much more accessible than ENS. And you can actually purchase one even without having a crypto, just with your credit card. Which doesn't, it still means that you still are gonna have to have your wallet in order to mint it and to keep it on your wallet, but you can buy it like this first. And the last thing is that you can actually mint your domain on Polygon blockchain, and that's just much cheaper. You don't pay for when you do it on Polygon, Unstoppable Domains takes care of the fees for you. So that's for the Unstoppable Domains. Now, very important thing before you decide to switch to a decentralized website is that not all browsers support decentralized domains, or at least not natively, but there are some workarounds. Let me now just show you. Here you will find an article, I'm gonna drop the link below the video, on what are the supported browsers for decentralized domains, and we are speaking about the Unstoppable domains. If you mint them on Ethereum, then you have the Braves and Opera's native support. For Chrome, Mozilla, and Edge, you will have to add custom DNS. If you're gonna mint it on Polygon, then you will have to install the Unstoppable domain extension. Here's how it looks. It's a simple thing you add to your browser, but it's yet another step. So your website is not going to be available to everyone because it's only going to be available to the people who are going to have this extension installed. You can read more about this here. Now, when it comes to the ENS, it's a little bit better here because you have, so the browsers with the native support are the Brave, Opera, Status, which I don't really know, MetaMask Mobile, and Puma. So this is something fancy, I think, because I have never heard about Puma. And then you will have, let me just scroll down a little bit. Maybe I'll refresh the page, yeah. Despite the extensions, you will also have, and this is for everyone, that when you append that link to your Ethereum address, or that limo, you will be able to access it from any web browser. So I'm having here, it's Safari, and you see, let's do vitalik.eth.link. And that's another thing. They are gonna work much slower. That's just how it works. Last but not least, for the decentralized websites, they are not listed obviously in Google. So they are not noted on Google. So you would have to use a search engine for decentralized web. And that might be, it's probably going to develop in the future, but that's that for now. And let me just show you the domain that I purchased. So not only nftstuff.nft, so it looks like this. So now it went quite fast because I have already visited this website a bunch of times. For the first time someone is accessing it, it takes even a few minutes. So you have to be aware of that. And also, I have the Unstoppable domain extension installed here. Without it, it wouldn't work. And let me do vitalik.eth here. So you will see this is Brave browser, and there is a native support for ETH extension, although you will have to enable it like this, because this is the first time I'm accessing a website.eth. So I have to click process using Cloudflare. Then it is gonna take some time again. So it is censorship resistant to have a website like this, a decentralized website, but you can see it comes with some of the demerits as well, and it's not that easily accessible by everyone either. I think that's all I wanted to say about the decentralized domains. If you'd like to learn more, and if you'd like to learn how did I do this, because it was just a trial, but I can basically deploy any website to be a decentralized website, just let me know in the comments. Thank you very much, and bye bye.